Hey, welcome fellow garden enthusiasts. It's Daryl, Louisiana Simple Living. Today we're going to give you a unique way to actually plant your strawberries out in your backyard when you don't have much room. We're going to use rain gutters. We're going to mount it on your back fence on that 2x4 that's going across that'll support it. I'll show you the hardware, everything we got to use to do that. And so let's get started. All right, so what are we looking at? We're looking at some gutters. What I'm going to do is take these gutters and just glue the ends. All right, so we're going to start out here. This is our 10-foot gutter. All right, so again, this is the hangers that are used up on at the house on the eaves for our gutters. If this ain't going to work because it's just too long, that bolt would go too far through. And all we're trying to do is get into that stud right here, through a board into that stud. But we don't want it to go out on the other side. So instead of this screw here, we're going to take a 3-inch deck screw and use that to actually, again, do what we just said, and that's go into the board and into the stud on the other side, on the back side of this fence. And of course, before we do anything trying to hang it up, we want to go ahead and drill the bottom, give you some good drain holes. Let's go ahead and do that first, then we'll hang it up. All right, as you can see, I got the whole length drilled out. It's about every 4 inches, give or take. And we'll see if it doesn't drain enough, I can always just drill more holes. This one's ready to go ahead and mount up on the fence. What you want to do, this thing loops. Let's go look at it. I'm going to show you. So the way these brackets go on, it lips under here. You just kind of do that. But then you want to, you see there's a folded part right here. What you want to do is put that in right there. So then when you put the screw in, it's going to hold the whole back. Otherwise, there's no way to do that. So we'll go ahead and get set up to do this and start putting them in. We can put up one end and then we'll get the level out and we'll balance it and do the other and then the middle ones. Right there, huh? All right. All right, got one mounted. Get ready to put another one up right beside it. All right, so got 2 of them mounted. Hey, if you enjoy this content, do me a favor, subscribe, like that video, and go ahead and share it with your family and friends. Now let's get back to the strawberry planting into the rain gutter against the back wall video. Boom. All right, so we got soil all through here. Kind of pain in the behind. I'll need to add a little bit more once we put some plants on it, water it down. But it's good to go. Let's go ahead and get some, these are Gurney's Whopper strawberries, supposed to be really big ones. Let's try them out. All right, so let's go ahead and break these apart. So you got one, oh, that's 2, 1. So that's the crown and that's the roots, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, It looks like one big huge one. Yep, and 9, so 9 here. Got some more here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I still got more to do. So I still got these. I forgot what kind these are. They're not looking great. These are more whoppers, but I'm gonna show you where those go. I just haven't got around to doing them yet, but basically you got these strawberry planters that hang from my blue shed, which is blue shed's part of my logo. My daughter actually came up with that, so I thought it was pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go on 3 with each end, on each end, just to start with. You can use them from Gurney's. They're Whopper strawberries. Just put this one in. What you want to do is you want to cover it up to its crown. You don't want it over the crown. It won't do well. Big thick one here. I wish it was more than one, but it ain't. It's just a big thick one. I'll come back in and add a little bit of dirt to it. I'm going to do 3 on that side down next. Now what'll be a little bit unique with these is because these are really small, they have an aluminum shell. In the heat, it will get hot and it will dry them out pretty quick. So just gotta make sure you keep an eye on the watering here in this in these gutters. All right, there's the first 3 strawberries on this left side. I'm gonna go put 3 down at that other end. Then I'll kind of space them evenly out. And I'm gonna come in and actually put some flowers, I think, in between some of these, so it'd be pretty cool. Remember, you don't want to cover that crown up. You just want to go to soil height right up to the top of the crown there. All right, so I think that's what I'm gonna finish up with. You got a 3, couple of spaced out ones. Get towards the center of the 2 gutters. You got 2 there. Then 3 again at the end. What we'll do is we'll come back. I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna get Aaron to help me, but figure out some of those draping flowers. So you'll plant one here and it will kind of come down here with some pretty color down here, down here. So I think we got enough strawberries planted. I do have a whole nother gutter that I'm gonna put up eventually, but for the sake of this video I want to put these 2 up. All right, so what we're going to do first is go ahead and water these in. Then I'm going to come back with a little bit of soil just to kind of make sure we got it good and covered, and then probably just a little bit of the root stimulator, organic root stimulator. We'll add a little bit of that in there too, just give these guys a jump start. Let's go ahead and water it in. That way we can know where we need to add a little bit more soil, maybe let it settle out a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and add some of the root stimulator, the organic root stimulator at that, right? Yeah, so you got some spots I need to fill in. All right, you've seen me use this before and I believe in it. It's the organic super micro root stimulator from Bloom City. Loaded with microbes. I think you need a teaspoon per gallon. This is a 2-gallon little jug. 1, 2. Okay, we don't need a whole bunch. Just gonna give it a little jump start. Super micro root stimulator. Let's go ahead and add a little bit. Man, going ahead and putting out this gutter system out on the back fence is just a great way to add some greenery to your backyard. It extends your space a little bit because it's up on the fence. Just a good idea to try something out. I got some Gurney Whopper strawberries growing in there. I'm gonna add some flowers in a couple of those areas, some droop down flowers that'll droop over the edge. And I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing like having a fresh strawberry, walking out in your garden, having a fresh strawberry. Hot as it is right now, eating a strawberry, boy, it just makes you feel good. And I got a whole series of spring garden things that I've done this year, spring garden videos. I'll put a link down to a couple of those that'll be interesting to you. If you like this content, do me a favor, subscribe, like that video, feel free to share it. And as always, I will see you on the next video.